Jaylen Waddle is one of the most electric wide receivers in the NFL. His elite speed and versatility give opposing defenses nightmares. But before he was racing past professional defenses, Waddle was tearing it up under the Friday night lights. A look back at his high school tape shows us how his raw athleticism on both sides of the ball shaped him into the player he is today. He excelled as a multi-sport athlete and always wanted the ball in his hands. Let's dive in to what made Waddle great. Jaylen Waddle was blazing past defenders in high school. He had a smaller frame for a wide receiver, so he developed incredible quickness to help him separate from the competition. His vertical speed was unbelievable, and he would regularly get multiple yards of separation on opposing cornerbacks. Even when Waddle caught passes in the flat or on a slant, he could effortlessly race past defenders up the sideline for a house call. He used his speed on the track where he clocked a 10.68 100-meter dash and a 22.43 200-meter dash. At an Under Armour camp during his senior season, Waddle ran a blistering 4.37 in the 40-yard dash. He's translated that to the pros, where he's been tracked at speeds up to 21.8 miles per hour in live game action. Waddle's track days helped him become extremely shifty. He could quickly stop in his tracks and juke tacklers. Combined with his elite speed, his elusiveness made him into the highlight machine he is today. Jaylen Waddle flashed his athleticism on the basketball court in high school. Even though he was only 5'9.5", he put on a show with highlight-worthy dunks and blocks. He had ridiculous hops and made the most of them. Waddle did a little bit of everything over the course of his varsity basketball career, averaging 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals per game. He also helped Episcopal High School in Bel Air, Texas, reach the state championship game during his senior year. Although the team lost, he tallied a solid 12 points and 7 rebounds. Waddle's high-pointing skills on the football field were greatly improved from his bounciness. When speed alone wasn't enough to race past the secondary, he could simply jump higher than his defender and snag 50-50 balls out of the air. Jaylen Waddle also suited up at cornerback in high school. He had great football instincts, which along with his speed and athleticism, made for a great defensive back. He could jump higher than most guys he went up against and could even keep up with the fastest pass catchers. Waddle would make absurd chase down tackles and even force this fumble by punching the ball out. After intercepting passes, he would immediately flip into offensive mode and return them for big gains. Playing both sides of the ball gave him even more reps to improve his hands and vision. Jaylen Waddle always wanted the ball in his hands in high school. He was a cheat code at kick returner thanks to his excellent vision and elusiveness. On offense, coaches would draw up plays to send Waddle on jet sweeps, and he used his speed to burst up the sideline. They also got creative, implementing him into the Wildcat. What's the fastest way to get Waddle the ball? Snap it to him and let him do the rest. He could even throw the ball out of the formation, completely fooling opposing defenses. In this singular moment, we see a snapshot of what made Waddle so great. He gets a snap in the Wildcat because of how dangerous he is with the ball in his hands. His shiftiness and unreal speed are on full display as he decides to take off with the pass rush bearing down. He traverses the entire field as he runs from sideline to sideline, leaving a trail of defenders in his dust. This combination of skills has stuck with Waddle as he continues to make incredible plays like these in the NFL today. Jaylen Waddle is one of the flashiest and most exciting wide receivers we've ever seen. In high school, he developed elite speed that he's brought to the next level while playing on both sides of the ball. His athleticism helped him to excel in both football and basketball, and his desire to always have the ball in his hands shaped him into one of the best receivers of his generation.